Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti for SkimmerOutdoors.com, bringing you the weekend update and fishing report. This for the weekend of September 24th, 5th, 6th, and brought to you today again from Trophy Tackle in Babylon. Anyway, talk about offshore first. Pretty tough to get good reports. It was a tough week on weather, a lot of wind, very few boats got out. But as of last Sunday, there was still a good bluefin bite. I know there were a couple of fish caught during the week, kind of sketchy in reports because there were very few boats around, but last weekend a number of big fish, 200 pounds, were brought to the boat and released. So in my opinion, when the weather gets good again, there's going to be a catch of bluefin. The way the weather looks this weekend, it seems like Friday into Saturday it's going to blow, be tough, but looks like Sunday is going to be a fishable day offshore. So I expect the boats will get out there, and like I said, I think you're going to find bluefin there. And at this time of the year, bait really turns on. The fish are really getting fat for their migration, and they're going to be on the bait. Not saying that jigs won't work also, but I think bait is going to produce the most and the biggest fish. Also, still in the canyon, again on the weekend, there were a number of fish that were jigged and baited, both in daylight and night. So jigging, bait is going to come on strong. The fish are there. It's a matter of getting to the grounds. This is the new heavyweight Ron Z, now made in 10 ounces. This is the lure that a few weeks ago I really beat on the bluefin tuna with, but at that point it was only a much lighter design in 6 ounces and it wouldn't stay down deep. But now they've come out with this newer version, 10 ounces. This will stay down and work deep in the water column. A very productive lure, especially when you have a good drift going. It looks lifelike, the tail wiggling, but keep that in mind. We have a new version of a great lure already, so this should really work great on the deep bluefin and the big eye as well. Inshore fishing is surprisingly good. It's held up well through the month of September. It's usually kind of an in-between time. Certain species are leaving, other ones coming in, but this past week there's been some activity. A number of bunker pods have been found in the ocean. I mean, it's not super like you go out there, you're going to find them, but guys have stumbled across a bunker pod here and there, and what they found is striped bass and both weak fish feeding on the bunker pod or underneath the pod. So keep that in mind. If you're running along the beach, keep your eyes open. You may run across a school of bunker with some fish on it. Also, sea bass fishing is really holding up. All the offshore and inshore pieces are loaded with sea bass. So that would be another target, something to really work upon and focus upon. Sea bass fishing, one of the best tasting fish there is in the water, and they're there and they're in good numbers. Also, reports of some weak fish inshore around the inlet area, on live baits, basically on live snappers, which is the best bait for them. So, and also there's a fairly good striped bass bite. No monster fish yet. I've heard of a fish up to 30 pounds. I personally this week have had fish from 15 to about 22 pounds on both live bait and on chunks. So keep it in mind. It looks like it should be a decent weekend for inshore fishing weather-wise, but the fish are certainly there. Get out there, get on the fish, catch them up, and have a great time.